Hi, I'm Catherine Morse. I have been a BodyTalk practitioner here in Tasmania, Australia, for about 8 years now, and I've also studied some other very interesting modalities. And what I've found is that the body's ability to heal itself is absolutely amazing. And we hear from scientists that our cells regenerate continually. So the ability to heal there's no limit to it. So what we're doing with this system is using a feedback to find out what's out of balance in the body, and then to heal pain on all levels, and emotional, physical, and mental pain. Bruce Lipton is a scientist who worked with cloning muscles, and he wrote a book about biology of belief and talked about how environmental factors affect our biology. It is an amazing book, and I can see where that is true in so many of our lives. So illness, disease does not just happen. It comes about because of many factors. Birth traumas. It could be physical traumas, accidents, falls off horses. And then also through our traumas and our relationships and in our life, we develop, we suppress our emotions. And so then this sets up disease. We have these beliefs. And so we might be taught one thing as a child and then experience something different as an adult, and this creates conflict. So a lot of BodyTalk and the other work I do is about releasing that conflict, that trauma. It is looking where the physical lines or the meridians in our body have become out or imbalanced, you could say. So I use tapping and sound to help. Once we've identified the problem, we use tapping and sound to bring it back into balance. It relieves pain on all levels, on physical, emotional, and mental. Sometimes when I'm releasing pain in the body, often people actually feel like they're actually experiencing physical pain, but it's all that emotional pain, but it presents itself as physical pain. I had one lady come to me a couple of years ago here in Hobart, and at the time she couldn't do up her shoes, she couldn't wash her hair, she couldn't think straight, she couldn't work, couldn't put her clothes on. She said the clothes even hurt her body. And it's just extraordinary. She says now that her life, she's got her life back because she's able to do all those things that she couldn't. I also had another gentleman that came to me who had a diseased bowel, and he had about 10 to 12 bloody stools a day. And the doctors had told him that he would have to have his bowel out. Within 10 to 12 sessions, his bowel actually became healthy. It healed itself. It was quite extraordinary. I work with children, elderly, all ages. I work with animals and horses, and I found that they respond so well to this work. You can check out my website. And animals, it's almost like they know what you're doing. I had a few horses that I worked with who came over by me while I was working with them. And then when I'd finished with them, they came up and kind of sniffed my hand and said thank you, and then they walked off. It was just extraordinary. It's just great. This kind of work, it can work with anybody at any time. It can work for people who want to get pregnant. I just had a lovely lady who'd been trying for 4 years. She had one ectopic pregnancy, and then after she had 4 simple sessions, getting the endocrines to balance, getting one thing to communicate with another, and she's just given birth to a beautiful baby girl. So it's very exciting. It's exciting because no side effects. And so anything can happen at any time. So I welcome you to come along and try a session. It would be very exciting to have you. And the first session takes about an hour and a quarter. Then after that, what we find is that usually is a bit shorter. But we work on all levels too. And it's looking at on a conscious level how we are believing our thoughts. And so anything's exciting when we don't believe our thoughts anymore. We can heal. Thank you. Bye. Good job. Lift your head up for a sec. Okay, one more thing. And we're just going to tap out those cortices. Okay. Yeah. Okay, can you scoot over just a sec? I just want to check those hips again. Pop your hands out, pop your legs out. Good boy. Oh, they look like they're all back together again. How about that? Mommy's all back together again. He's not an inch out in his feet. How about that? The hips are back. Doing good. And we're all done. Good boy. Thank you.